So the first scholarship of the day, right, is actually from Turkey. It's Undergraduate International Merit Scholarships at Koç University, which is in Istanbul. But I'm gonna get back to that. Let me share the link. Okay. All right. So this is for bachelor students. It's at Koç University. We're gonna see the university in a minute. It's full tuition. It covers, well, for some students, it's full tuition. There are no specific nationalities. There are no specific subjects for this one, right? And the admission deadline is August the 2nd. So if you're interested in this, if you're interested in studying in Turkey, this is Koç University is a very good, it's one of the highest ranking universities in Turkey. It's in Istanbul. Now this covers either 25, 50, 75 or 100% of the tuition fees. So it might be full tuition, and this is the university, it's not a very large university, but it's a very competitive university. It's a very the level of education is quite high. As you can see, there are 2 other scholarships as well, and yeah, as you can see, if you want more information about the application process, you can just click here from the link I shared with you. And you can go see this. As you can see, we have deadlines for application to university, and we have the tuition fees here, which is around 10,000 US dollars, which is one of the highest level of tuition fees in Turkey. There are many private universities here in Turkey. So, and if you're interested in seeing where it is, where the university actually is, it's here. This is the university. As you can see, this is in Istanbul, where northern part of Istanbul, which is actually where I lived when I was a child. This is the school, again, a very good school. You get a very high level of education here, kind of one of the best schools in Turkey. And this is the school. Now, scholarship, as you can see, covers tuition fees, but not one thing that's important is that not for students enrolled at the School of Medicine. So you must be studying something else. Also, now here's the thing. I believe I don't think you have to have these test scores. But it will, not having them will reduce your chances quite extremely for a significant proportion. So you would want to have these, and if you want to learn more about this scholarship, you can just click here and go to the universities page. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's right. So as you can see, not a lot of information here. Again, you are kind of all students are considered, all students are considered as candidates for this one. So you don't have to apply separately. Again, School of Medicine, unfortunately. And as you can see, this is pretty much it. Also studying in Istanbul, in Turkey in general, not incredibly expensive. Now, rents are quite high. I'm talking from the personal experience here. Rents are usually high, but in Turkey there is a lot of dormitories for students. For example, there are a lot of discounts, a lot of stuff that government supports students. For food, for example, dormitories, transportation, you pay very, very little amount of money. And usually for these schools, there is also a student community. So there are a lot of part-time jobs for students as well. So this doesn't cover your living stipends, your living expenses. But I would think that in Istanbul, especially, this is not a very expensive part of Istanbul. I think you can kind of work to finance your education, And again, in Turkey, there are a lot of other supports and financial aid stuff as well for students. I know I am still a student doing my PhD, so I know like there are a lot of discounts for food, for transportation, for rents, for dormitories, a lot of that. So yeah, if you want to study in Turkey, this might be a good pick for you. The university is one of the best universities in Turkey. Like tuition fee is still quite a lot, so I guess I would consider this if I got like 75 or 100% tuition waiver. But if you get that, it looks quite good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's undergraduate international merit scholarships at Koç University. Eamon, do you have anything you want to add about this one?
Not really, because I'm pretty sure that you would know more about this than I would. You study in Turkey, you live in Turkey,
Yeah.
so I think you pretty much covered everything as far as this scholarship is concerned.
Okay, thank you very much. Also, guys, if you're interested in studying Turkey, there's also Turkey scholarship, Türkiye or Türkiye bursları. Hang on, Turkey scholarships. You might want to look into those two, like because that's kind of new. Yeah, let me just share the link.